Hi, my name is Adriane Tabag with IdeateTV, and I'm sitting here with writer and artist Travis Hanson. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you.
Good, good. Is this your first Wondercon that you've been to?
Actually, no, I've been doing WonderCon for almost 10 years, 11 years now. So when they used to have the show up in San Francisco.
Oh, awesome.
So
So you've been here for a while.
I've been doing this professionally for almost 20 years.
Wow, that's awesome. And so how did you get started into the industry?
I got started as a cartoonist for a print shop, and it was kind of funny. My brother finished his master's and went to LA looking for a job, and instead of looking for a job for him, ended up finding me a job.
How funny.
And once I got into the industry and learned how to create the publishing aspect of it and work with books, it made really a lot of sense for me to just do my own thing. And I have met several other creators that have influenced and pushed me to make my own product and do my own books and follow my own dream. And after several trial and error and fails, it's actually happening.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. What is your what do you prefer to draw, or where does your imagination take you in your art?
My imagination actually takes me all over the place. There's really, the only thing I don't like to draw is vehicles, but I love drawing everything else. I actually love fantasy, but I love children's illustrations, and I like to create the books and stories that I would have wanted to read as a kid. And I'm not too concerned about writing for someone else as much as I am concerned about creating the products for me that I liked, and it allows my audience to just find me.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about the work that you have here?
I've got several different pieces. I did a book called, I'm working on a book series called Bean. It's about a dishwasher who finds a magic sword that he's got to fix.
Wow.
And that was nominated for an Eisner in 2011.
Wow, awesome.
And then I did a children's book in 2 years ago, 2013, 2014, about a boy and a bunch of pirate teddy bears and the greatest treasure hunt ever. And I actually fell in love with children's illustrations through that book, and I work with a couple of publishers that now I do all their children's books as well, and I totally enjoy that.
Yeah. That sounds like so much fun.
It's a blast, and I like the work that I get, because some of the books deal with autism, some of the books deal with special needs kids,
Wow.
other books deal with just playing in your imagination. I like to do art that builds people up
Yeah.
and create hope. I mean, there's a lot of darkness out there, and I think if I can change that a little bit,
Yeah.
it just brings a little bit more light into, a world that's kind of scary at times.
Right. Where do you get a lot of your inspiration?
From life around me. I look at how kids play, I look at my own children, I've got 5, and I like to find something very ordinary and go, how do I make that extraordinary?
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we see how your family is a whole part of this business too.
Yes.
Yeah, how did this all come about for you guys?
Well, so my oldest is 21, and I have another one that's, he'll be 19 this year. And when I started, they were really little, so it was really hard to bring them into my family, into the business, and I did a lot of this on my own. I had a lot of help from my brother and my brother-in-law, and my mom actually went to shows with me, so they would run the back and they would help get this moving, and my brother and brother-in-law were my wingmen. They actually, they keep me out of trouble.
Yeah.
And then as they got families of their own, my son finally was getting to the point where he could be here. And at 14, they trained him how to run the back.
Wow.
And so ever since then, it's always been in the family. And now that my older two have moved on a little bit, they're both on missions. And so one's in Argentina and the other's in Salt Lake. They're not really here to be here with me. The rest of the family has stepped up to join in and kind of work. And I love it, because you're out for 5 days or 6 days and you miss them. But here we work as a team. They get to see that what Dad does is real, and it's not just always fun and games. They get to be a part of it, and I think being on this side of the table teaches them a whole new set of skills to help them later on.
Absolutely, that'll help. I could see how that will help in their futures. You know, going to college and just experiencing real life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So we'll be able to take that message from you and share that with our audience.
Oh yeah, and you know, the other thing is you got these creators. I got a great spouse. She supports me 100% in what we do, and I'm very lucky enough that we've been able to make this work so that she can be the mom that she wants to be, and that's just awesome.
Yay! Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations for creating your business and your life and your family.
Oh, well, I didn't do it all on my own.
Yeah, it's teamwork.
So,
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time today.
thank you for having me.